Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm working on a Craftsman half-inch drive 44809. I paid too much for this thing. Bought this at Canton for 10 bucks. It's actually probably was brand new, but it sat in water, looks like. Can of carburetor cleaner just fell on the floor. See if the detent is stuck. I don't think it is, but well, I can't tell. There it goes. I think it just went down. I had to stop the camera for a second, but anyways, my wife came in the shop. I think this detent's stuck. Jesus crap. So I'm gonna have to let this soak, work it. That's the problem. I didn't check. It moves a little bit. Hang on. Yeah. See? Well, that kind of sucks. Trying to roll it around. It's working it. Yeah, I think I got gypped. Look at the rust just beating out of it. I bought this from the guy there at Canton, and I knew he's the one that had stuff for $85 and $65. He had outrageous prices. And I should have looked at this a lot closer. I think the ball bearing is moving. Yeah, the ball bearing's moving. The spring is not retracting. So the ball bearing's moving. Yeah, I can feel it moving now. So all I gotta do is get that spring to compress a little bit. There it goes. Got it. All right, well that worked out. Well, heck. Anyways, sometimes you buy things you probably shouldn't, and this is one of them. A $10 ratchet, it was good new, but it's not worth $10 now, I don't think. I may have to go get my snap. Let me get my snap ring pliers. to get a bigger pair. Something a little more torque. Boy, that spring's got a lot of torque on it, or a lot of spring. Let's see, maybe if I could do it this way, I don't have to get it back up out of my seat. There it goes. Alright, see how bad it looks inside. Oh man, look, just somebody just let it get wet. So I don't lose the ball bearing here. Spring. Actually looks, I think this was brand new. Just let it sit in them. Yeah, teeth are really good on this. Clean it up, look at it a lot closer. Just rust. I mean, for 10 bucks, it's not bad. It just irritates me that I didn't look at it a lot closer. Let's see a little carburetor cleaner action here. Alright, let's use, well, before I do that, before I lose the lose the ball bearing, put the ball bearing and the spring on the magnet so I don't lose it. Let's use this little fiber wheel here. Excuse me. Oh, that cleans up pretty good. I'll have to use a little, oh, do I have one set up? Now let me change. I want to use a little wire wheel down in here. Be right back. This is what I'm going to use, this little wire. Now, it's a little carburetor action here. Carburetor cleaner. There we go. Lots better. It's cleaned up lots better. Now, I'll do the same thing. Let's see. Fiber wheel here. I want to look at the teeth on this before we go too far. I don't think they look great, but you know, you never know. Yeah, I was pretty sure they were in good shape, and sure enough, teeth are excellent on this. Got nice groove, nothing missing, no flat spot. So the rest of this thing's, normally if you're going to have a problem, it's either going to be on the edge here, and the teeth on this are in real good shape too. So let me finish clean this up, and then we'll go to the wire wheel. Run this over the wire wheel. I'm going to run this over the wire wheel, and I might have to run this over the fiber wheel over here too, just to see. This is a fiber wheel. I call it a Scotch-Brite wheel. It's what it looks like. It looks like Scotch-Brite material. It's been glued together. It's dense. And I'm going to run over this area where I'm going to polish. And I think this might be 600 grit. I can't remember. It's been so long ago since I've had it. So we'll see what it looks like. If that's all you do, just the fiber wheel, look how shiny it makes it look. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to polish it, but I am, since I've got the polisher. There you go. That easy. Craftsman's a little dull. This side's shiny. I hope you guys can see that. Very simple, not hard at all. All right, I'll finish this and we'll put it back together. All right, guys. Before I go any further, I'm gonna take a little carburetor cleaner, wipe it down. The polishing compound leaves a little black residue. It leaves a residue on it. Anyways, I'll take it off. This turned out a lot better than I thought, because I was kind of bummed out at first, because $10 for a ratchet, I don't know, everything's getting so expensive, but I'm so used to around here buying a ratchet for under $10 that's in pretty decent shape. I'll show you if you can see down in there, there's some polishing compound packed down in there. That's the reason I wash it off with carb cleaner. Like that. Leaves a little residue, not bad. All right, now let's put this silly thing together. These are really, really simple. You know what? Before I go any further, let's clean the spring and the ball bearing. It's got a little rust, surface rust. Little carburetor cleaner there. Ball bearing's good and clean. The spring's going to be a little bit, I'm not going to use a Dremel because I'm afraid I'll lose it with the Dremel. I got a little brass brush here. Clean the edge of the springs off. It's not bad. I got it, I might as well clean it. All right, now I made a homemade tool, bobby pin, works great. I know they make a tool, Snap-on sells, but I have yet found one I've been able to buy. When I put this together, I slide this in. See, it slides around a little bit. Slide it up, and I slide it up and I turn it to about 45 right there. And I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. First, I guess I better put the spring. I'm gonna put a little grease in the pocket. Put the spring in the pocket. Put some grease on top of the spring. I'm gonna grease the bottom down here. Anything where metal contact, I use grease. I use Mobile One. You get mobile grease. You guys can use whatever you want. Find something you like, stick with it. I know the old days they used oil, which is fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. Now, set that at about 45. I might want to show, somebody might want to see. You see that? That fits right in that slot. See that? That fits perfect, right there. That's why I set it at a 45. Slide it forward. See, it's right there. I hope you guys, sometimes I can't see exactly what you guys can see, so I'm sorry. Put a little grease. Now, I'm gonna grab a little grease on this hairpin, grab the ball bearing, see how that is right there in that spot. And then this slides right down here. Oh, ball bearing slid out on me. Just like that. It is so simple to use with a hairpin. And I don't have to buy anything. I just steal them from my wife. See, left, right, it switches left, right. You can see the ball bearing down in. Maybe you can see. Real simple. I don't recommend holding it at an angle like this because the ball bearing could pop out, being stupid, but I want to show you guys. And this, I looked at the teeth, they're in excellent shape, no damage. And this is a new ratchet. I was pretty sure it was, but it just got, somebody left it in the water. So for a ratchet for 10 bucks, like, I really can't complain. I'm gonna have maybe 35 minutes worth of my time in it. With the cost of ratchets and stuff right now, and tools in general, I guess it's a good buy. All I'm doing, any metal surface contact, I'm putting a little grease. So this grease right here is going to touch the bottom right down in here. Put a little grease on the teeth here. Really doesn't need any more, because I'm sure it's going to come off of the contact off of the teeth. Now when you drop this in, turn this switch to the point dead center. See it? Dead center. Right there. That way this just falls in. Because if not, the teeth get in the way. See? Here's dead center, teeth not in the way. Now, I'm going to put a lid. These are so simple to work on. I mean, if you've got some Craftsman ratchets that are bound up or not working properly, really simple. They're not hard. Now, this can go either way. Put it on. Pop it down just like that. Put your clip on. It's this easy, guys. Some of you guys, this is old hat. You know how to do it, so you probably won't watch this video, but there's a few of you guys out there that've got something that you want to work on. These are really simple. Really simple. And all you need is a bobby pin. Now, I will say, if the first time you put one of these together, get a large Ziploc gallon bag, stick it inside the bag. That way, if you pop the ball bearing off and goes across the floor, like I have done, I've got at least 5 ball bearings laying around in my shop somewhere, or they're in the vacuum. But anyways, that's it. Earlier, I couldn't turn it very well. Look at that. Now, since I'm done, I'm going to throw a coat of wax on it. This is cleaner wax. I'm sure this wax has got, I've used this. Somebody asked me, I had a 03 anniversary Corvette convertible that melted in the fire, and I waxed everything with this. This mother's wax has a cleaner in it, and I was very comfortable using it on the Vet. I was comfortable using it on my motorcycles, all my bikes. They all melted in the fire too, anyway, by the way. But this stuff is safe to use. I don't have a problem with it. So somebody wants to know, the only thing is, it's not ceramic wax, where a lot of people now are a big deal in ceramics, and they, you know, gotta have the newest and best. Yeah, I got this, and I got some turtle wax in my shop. And I just like the mother's. That's all I've ever used. So, like I say, if you find something you like, use it until somebody comes along and says, you know, or can prove it's a better product. So, and I use the wax, one as to clean any debris, fingerprints, grease, and two, give it a little extra protection. I mean, it's not going to keep from rusting, but it will if I'm working on a water pump or a housing. When I say water pump, I'm not talking about automotive water pump. I'm talking commercial circulating pumps, things like that, because I do work on those. But still, if you're around water or something, at least it'd bead off. It's not like going to sit on it. All right, guys, there you go. Nice little ratchet for 10 bucks. It was rusty, junky, good shape. now. It wasn't before. I almost forgot something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm going to put another drop. Here, let's do it this way. Let's set it right on top and push it down. There it goes. I want all that oil to go down, set inside on that spring. Now, let's see if it comes on. Oh yeah, comes off easy. Yep, with ease. So the detent works good. Anyways, Craftsman, 1/2 inch drive, 44-809, USA made, probably what, late 90s, early 2000s. It's not that old, but good quality steel. Still, it's not a Japanese, or excuse me, I didn't insult Japanese. Chinese made. It's heavy, it's a good quality. These, if you find these ratchets, even if you don't need one, if you find it for $10 or less, it's a good buy. I don't know what they're selling online, but I've saw some at a pawn shop in Lawton, and they were asking $25 for it, and it looked as good as this one. So, yeah, good buy. At first I didn't think it was because I thought the detent was messed up, but now it's a good buy. So ladies and gentlemen, give me thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what you think. Would you have paid $10 for it? And for those of you that find some of these and not sure about yourself, if you miss something or if I go too fast, let me know in the comments and I'll come back and take it apart and show you what I've done. Go slower. I'll even do it in a Ziploc bag so you can see. But I'm so used to doing it the way I've done it that it don't bother me. Plus you can get these ball bearings. Normally though, you got to buy them in a package of 100 or so, but you can still get the ball bearings. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a good weekend.